Hello and welcome to this webinar, Demystifying the NCCE, how to improve outcomes and increase funding. My name is Neil Crumpton and I'm the secondary lead for North Midlands Computing Hub. I'm also going to describe to you the roles for computer science champions, and for the East Midlands that's Simon Howe, and for the West Midlands that's Andrew Webster. And we will also look at the role of the subject matter expert, so we have Gaynor Hudson and Pam Jones covering those roles. So what's this session about? We'll look at what the NCCE is and what Teach Computing is. We'll look at the CSA. We'll look at what's in it for you. We'll examine bursaries, find out what an SME is and what they do, find out who a CS champion is, what they do, and then we'll look at how we sign up for any of the courses. The NCCE is the National Centre for Computing Education. It's funded by the Department for Education and it's run by a consortium of STEM Learning, Raspberry Pi Foundation and the BCS, the Chartered Institute for IT. The aim is to provide high quality support for the teaching of computing in schools and colleges. Teach Computing is the teacher-facing brand of the NCCE and it covers Key Stage 1 through to Key Stage 4. The country is split into hub areas and our hub covers the North Midlands from Telford and Wrekin in the south all the way up to the Peak District in the north and all the way across to Nottingham. You can follow us on Twitter with the Twitter handle @ComputingHubSOT. There is also Isaac Computing. Now Isaac Computing is the teacher-facing brand for the Raspberry Pi Foundation and it covers the Key Stage 5 programme of study. So, what is the CSA? You may have heard of the CSA. Well, CSA stands for the Computer Science Accelerator Programme. It's a flexible professional development programme designed to give you, the teacher, the subject knowledge and confidence you need to teach GCSE computer science. It's aimed at all teachers or aspiring teachers of GCSE computer science. So even if you don't teach GCSE CS at the moment, but you want to in the future, then this is for you. It leads to a recognised accredited certificate. There are guided pathways whatever stage of career you're at, whether you're an NQT, an RQT, an experienced head of department, a business teacher, or an experienced GCSE CS teacher, then we've got courses to help you. It takes as little as 10 hours to complete, and they don't have to be all done in one go. They can be spread out over the course of several terms. There are certain things that you need to do to complete the CSA. The first thing and most important thing to do is to sign up at teachcomputing.org. Then once you've done that, you complete the diagnostic test. That just highlights areas of development for you, skills, knowledge, pedagogy and practice that maybe you need to improve on to enable you to deliver GCSE CS successfully. Then you sign up for at least one online course and one face-to-face or remote course. Now obviously with COVID at the moment we're not running face-to-face courses, but our remote courses are run just like our face-to-face courses, with sessions with facilitators, gap tasks and then follow-up sessions with those facilitators. Once you've completed the courses, you then have a little test to pass at the end of the course, and this covers lots of different topics in the GCSE CS syllabus. It takes about 20 minutes to do. So what's in it for me? Well, the CSA will improve the outcomes in your GCSE CS classes. It's quality CPD and wraparound support because there are communities of practice from before the course, during the course and even after the course. There are guided pathways. There are bursaries to cover costs and to use to pay for equipment and resources within the department. And all CPD that is on the CSA is fully funded, so there is nothing to pay. With Teach Computing, there are also Key Stage 3 courses. Now the Key Stage 3 courses are aimed at upskilling non-specialist teachers of computer science. There are no bursaries attached to these, but there is a minimal cost of £35 per day. You can use the bursaries that you earn through the CSA to pay for other teachers in your department to attend the non-specialist courses. You will end up with improved outcomes for your Key Stage 3 students and improved readiness for GCSE CS. There will be help planning your curriculum vision and plans. There is a full scheme of work ready to use. Now, the full scheme of work covers everything from Key Stage 1 to Key Stage 4. There are bursaries to help improve your resources or augment your teaching with activities. You'll also get access to the Computing at School communities. And this is where like-minded teachers will share their best practice and ideas and help and support. A little bit like head of department network meetings. So how do the bursaries work? Well, they're split into 3 components. There are attendance bursaries of £220 per course, up to a maximum of £880. Upon completion of the CSA and passing the test, you'll receive £620 bursary. And then there is also £300 of additional funding for classroom practice. So you can see this adds up to quite a considerable amount of money. The attendance bursaries are only payable if the course is on a school day and starts before 2:30 p.m. It is not available for any of the Key Stage 3 courses. However, the bursary can be used to offset costs of other courses for other staff. The completion and additional funding bursaries can be used for a whole range of ideas, including, but not limited to, purchasing resources, CPD for you or other staff, funding towards chartered status for you, kits for after-school clubs, supporting events such as CAS Communities of Practice, or computer science related school trips, be those virtual or actual real when we can get out in the real world again. So, we've got another 3-letter acronym, an SME. What do they do? Well, they are a subject matter expert. They are a fully funded consultant there to help you improve the outcomes of your GCSE computer science. They will support you to develop or enhance your computing offer. They will enable you to access further funding, and depending upon your school situation, you're entitled to some significant support and money. If you don't run GCSE computer science at the moment, you're entitled to 2.5 days consultancy, a £1,400 bursary plus an extra bursary when you implement GCSE computer science. If you're thinking of dropping GCSE computer science, you'll get 1 day's consultancy and £1,400 bursary. If you've started GCSE computer science in the last couple of years, you'll get 1 day's consultancy, but there's no bursary attached to that. And if your school is in a local area district 5 or 6, you will get half a day's consultancy, but there is no bursary attached to that. So who is a CS champion and what do they do? Well, a CS champion is a practicing teacher and they are an experienced GCSE computer science teacher. They will provide support to all the staff going through the Computer Science Accelerator programme. There is email and phone support. There will be introductory sessions. They will run revision sessions prior to them completing the test. They also run keep in touch sessions just to support staff with selection of courses and where to go next with their course programme. And they will also support non-specialist computer science teachers, your Key Stage 3 teachers, with monthly meetings. All of this is provided free of charge. This sounds good, so how do you sign up? Well, the first thing that you need to do is register on teachcomputing.org. There is then a form for you to fill in for SME support. The URL is appearing on the screen. And your SME will contact you to arrange a mutually convenient time to meet remotely. Hopefully you found this webinar interesting and useful, and we look forward to working with you soon to improve GCSE computer science outcomes. Thanks for watching.